Hello, all. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the 1st of August. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a balloon animal, and the words that popped into my head was, "You're dicking around." That's literally what came into mind. That's what was said in my mind. I'm like, whoa, let's tone that down. So some of you may be goofing off or not taking something seriously. Put that into your energies. But literally what they said is, "You're dicking around." So for Charles Dickens, okay? Let's see what, so we can make that YouTube friendly. Wow. What's going on, you guys? What is going on? Wow. What a way to start off the first day of August. Holy cow. All right, remember, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Check out your sun, moon, rising signs, or whatever sign on your chart you're focused on. For those who this does not resonate with at all, consider clicking that subscribe button so I am better able to embrace your energies during the readings. All right, my dear ones, for everybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for being the heartbeat of the channel. And for those who have commented, liked, shared, thank you so much. You give me the confirmation that I need so that I am able to continue this journey. And this is resonating with you all. And for those who have donated to my channel through my PayPal, if you're interested in doing that, my information is in the description box below. And for those who have donated, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. You allow this channel to keep striving so that, or I should say, while I strive to monetize this channel. All right, my dear ones, let's see what we have for you. This card is King of Swords. Speaking of dicking around, yeah. Princess of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's going on with you guys? One more, please. Just one more. Queen of Swords. Prince of Swords. Look at these swords. Remember I said it feels here that, I mean, Spirit does not get it wrong. Right? They do not get this wrong. You could be in a relationship, or this is just both your masculine and feminine energies are really depleted, or you're really upside down about something. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever it is, you don't know what decision to make. You know you want something new, you just don't know how to go about it. You want to move forward, but you don't know what to do about it. What's going on, you guys? What is going on? No, they don't want this deck today. They want this one today. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You're resisting change. There's something here that, again, you're wanting to, there's a change you want, but you're having a difficult time knowing what it is. Yeah. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on your good attributes, whatever that looks like for you. Because it feels here that there's either something is moving incredibly slow or you don't know what direction to take. There's something that you know that there's a change, but you don't, or that a change is needed, but you don't know where to go. Start off small. Start off small, build your confidence. Build your confidence here, because there's, move forward. Move forward. Start with building your confidence. Okay? All right. Let's start off with Leo. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. Holy cow. Powerful. Wow. Leo. That's something, isn't it? Okay. All right, Leo, it feels here like you're giving off a very good, like you're showing off that you're coming off incredibly strong, incredibly powerful, incredibly grounded, whatever that looks like for you. But the opposite is actually true internally, and you're feeling rather vulnerable. It's almost like you have imposter syndrome. You're acting as if, although, you know, you really aren't. Yeah, it feels like you're going through some sort of change, and you're going through some sort of change here, whatever that looks like for you. You're going through some sort of change. It's almost like you are rebuilding who you are, restructuring who you are. Hold on, a card just flipped. Where is it? Yeah, you're recreating yourself. You're creating you. You're recreating you. If this looks different to you guys, it is. Spirit has asked me to do something different, so I am doing something different. And then the readings are basically the same, except for the fact that they're just slightly different. That's all. All right, let's take a look at, who do we have? Virgo. We have Death, the Emperor in reverse, and Expansion. I'm going to put this here, since this is actually the first deck that we're using, and it looks like they're wanting this. That's not how I initially set up, but, you know, Spirit has their own idea of what people need, so I just kind of go along with the flow. Ooh. Virgo. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Listen. The way you're going about something is not working. Okay? The way you're going about something just isn't working, whatever this looks like for you. You're actually, I feel like you're going in reverse. What's going on? Yeah. Wow. You need some sort of balance. The sixes are talking about reflection and balance. You need to find out what is going to work for you, what you actually want, because it feels here that we have the Ten of Wands. The end to burdens, or can occur, but only if you decide to put in the right amount of work, because it feels like you're doing work, but I feel like it's unnecessary work is what it feels like. To put that into context, it feels like, let's say you are, you're working at a company and you're putting in a lot of extra time to be recognized, but the reality is that you're doing too much. If you scale it back, and change the way you do whatever it is you're doing, and you streamline it, that is what actually is going to help you grow, because it feels like you're going backwards here. You have to figure out what you truly want, because it feels like, again, it does feel like you're resisting change. It feels like you want change, but it's not happening. You want change, but you aren't doing whatever the change is that is required. There's some sort of fear here. And it feels like perhaps you don't want to be seen. Perhaps you don't want to be acknowledged, but you do want to be compensated for whatever it is you're doing. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so they want me to give you an example. Let's say you are on a podcast, or YouTube. Let's take YouTube. You have a YouTube, or you're writing a book, or you want to say hello to somebody that you really like, and you want them to acknowledge you, but you are afraid to say something. Okay, how you're going about it, let's say you're trying to manifest. Let's say, you're trying to do this to get this person to come to you and talk to you. Well, it feels like you're doing so much work in regards to that, but what you aren't doing is streamlining it and just nipping it at the bud and say, hey, I find you attractive. Would you like to go out, or would you just like to go on, on a coffee run and enjoy some coffee together, or whatever this looks like? Making it as simple as possible. But I feel like there's so much complication here that's really unnecessary. Really unnecessary, you guys. What's going on? All right, Libra, let's see what we have here for you. 2 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, persist. Libra, it feels here that you're also going against the current. What is going on with the energies? Here you're not aligned with your soul. It's like you are, but again, you're going against it. You're going against what you know is right for you. Appeasing others, whatever the purpose is for this, I don't know. But I feel like you're keeping something from happening. You're really just delaying something. But I feel like you just need to push through whatever this looks like. Oh, okay, look. They want this here. You want this here. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, my. Ooh. You're not at peace with your soul. You're not. All right, we have. So let's talk about this Page of Wands and Ace of Cups. Listen. You need to find that inner strength to say, you know what? I know what's right for other people, but I know more what's right for me. And I need to align with myself and love myself first so I can get going with my life. You've done so much healing, but you got to stop hurting yourself and not diminishing yourself, but minimizing your needs, your wants, and not moving towards what it is you desire. And you need to start creating the balance that is needed, right? You can't just say, oh, well, I'll move forward when, I've paid back my debt, or I will move forward when, let's say you don't want to, you want to cut off a friendship, right? Let's say you want to cut off a friendship, but you don't want to cut them off yet because perhaps they've been so good to you, but even though lately they've been like real crap, right? It feels like, well, because of everything they have done in the past, you're like, well, I will move on, but I'm going to give it a little bit more, even though you know it's time to move on. Okay. I'm not saying that's your scenario. I'm just saying that's a scenario that very well could be it, but put it into your energies the way it feels right for you. All right, Scorpio, Star in reverse, the Hermit, and Space. Scorpio. Holy cow, look at your cards just flying out. Scorpio, you know that something isn't going right in this situation. We have the Four of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You may be leaving a situation. You may be walking away from a situation. You may be getting a divorce or breaking up with somebody. Whatever this is, it just feels like you're ready to move on because you know that where you're at, it's not driving anymore. But you feel like it may be risky leaving something to go towards something that you really want. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. If that's what you want and you know that it's the right thing for you, follow your heart. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Hanging Man in reverse. No, Hanging Man, 8 of Cups in reverse, and Receive in reverse. Sagittarius, it feels here that it's time for you to walk away from something that you kind of are already entangled with. You are already involved in something, but you know that it's time to walk away from, but you're having a difficult time walking away from it. But the prevention of you leaving this is halting you receiving something. It's preventing you from receiving something by you not leaving this, whatever this is, whatever you're entangled with or involved in, or whatever that looks like. right? It feels here like you don't have the goals to leave. It's like you're afraid to leave is what it feels like. You know the truth. I don't feel like you are unaware of it. You know the reality of it, but you don't know how to leave. You don't know how to leave this behind. It's almost like you're disillusioned that if you keep working at it, that it's going to work out. I don't feel like it's going to work out. I just don't. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Whoa. Knight of Cups. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. I remember I said disillusioned. I feel like you're more focused on the dream, but what you need to be focused on is on reality. Look, I can't make this up. Look at this. You know the truth that you are preventing things from moving forward. You are. Even though you're unhappy. You don't see the clear path. These cards keep coming. Yet you want to expand. You want to grow. You want to attract something in. You can't receive something. You cannot receive something if you don't make the necessary changes and walk away from this that you're tied up with, whatever that looks like. You know you're over dreaming. You know this is your dream, but you need to make it a reality. But you can't force it either. You have to set your dreams based on what you can do in order to make this a reality. But if you're tied too much to an outcome or not making changes or being incredibly strict or rigid or, again, just not flexible in the way you do things or in the way you approach things or whatever that looks like, you cannot obtain it. Okay? Take it how it resonates, my darling. All right. Whew, you guys, there's a lot going on with these energies. Capricorn. Ace of Swords, Ace of Coins, and Depth. Wow. Listen, Cap, if you have a question, the answer is yes. Or go for it or whatever. Because we have two very strong aces here. Just make sure that you're clear about where it is you're going or what it is, if it's really what you want, Capricorn. It feels like you are in a difficult situation where you have to be incredibly honest and have sincere conversations, whether it's yourself or somebody else or whatever that looks like for you. But if the other party, whether it's your soul or you know, the other part of you, or an external person, if they are willing to put forth the effort, then this could actually work. But they need to tap into their, not their depth, but there's something deep within yourself or somebody that's near you. There's something deep that isn't being discussed, isn't being faced. There's something deep here, but it's not being acknowledged. I remember I said, like, if you do face this and the other party is willing to be a part of it and really embrace it and dive deep with you and or dive deep within themselves, whatever that looks like, things can work out. But it's dependent on whether you actually do it or they do it. If it's, you touching base with yourself and you really taking that deep dive, I don't know what situation you're in. So I don't know if this has to do with just you or an external party that you're dealing with. So put this into your energies, how this resonates. Can I have one more card here for the depth card? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't give me one card. They gave me a whole bunch. We have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is a wish fulfillment. Let's see what we have going on here. Well, it does look like you or the other party is willing to face something and not keep themselves from being stuck. So it feels like this person or yourself want to take a gander and change things up. I like that. That's good. That's very, very good. It looks like they want to change. All right. I like it. I like it. This relationship can grow. This relationship can grow as long as the two of you are vulnerable, or you are vulnerable, whatever that looks like, being genuinely vulnerable and showing your true selves. So I like this a lot. Good for you. For some of you, it may be a really good idea if you're not dealing with somebody, or even if you are, it really doesn't matter. It's a good idea to walk away from the situation or take a vacation away or just travel, do something to get you out so that you're able to be a little bit more clear-minded in regards to the situation. All right, who am I dealing with? That was Capricorn, so Aquarius. 6 of Pentacles, the Tower in reverse, and stretch. Aquarius, it feels here that whatever it is you are trying to grow is not changing at the speed that you're wanting it to. It feels like you've hit a plateau. And you don't know whether you want to continue going with this or not. These are literally the same cards, practically. Wow. Yeah. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. There's been a huge pause button that's going on right now. But I do feel like this has to do with you being excessively rigid or the lack of, depending on your energy. It feels like you have not committed 100% to some situation, and you probably feel like you are, but really you need to acknowledge that the reason that the growth isn't happening, it's because of the lack of commitment or over commitment. I hope that makes sense. There needs to be a balance, but there isn't. There's either an excessive or a depletion here, but it needs to be balanced. In order for you to continue to grow, you need to, or you can do whatever it is you want, but it feels here that you need to get it's like a reboot is what this feels like. There is a reboot. That's not, I mean, I'm sure that's a word, but there's a reboot that needs to happen here. either in yourself or in the situation. You have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It just feels like you're resisting change. Either you're resisting it, you're uncertain how to, whatever this looks like, you may be literally working too much. This can be an over commitment. Remember, I kept saying that, like it's either an over or not enough. So you're either being too stringent or too committed, but sometimes you just need to go celebrate. You just need to go and have some fun, go social. Go socialize, because sometimes that allows you to give a fresher idea, fresher energies, in order for you to expand. Because sometimes when you're overly focused, you cannot see the full picture of what it is you're doing or what it is you're focused on. It's like when something is too zoomed in, right? If it's too zoomed in, okay, I'm going to take this picture. Or this, I'm gonna do a bright one. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do this. It's like taking this picture, right? That's a full imagery. That's a scale back. So that's what happens when you actually socialize and you take a step away, right? You can see the full imagery, right? But if you do this and you only focus on that, you miss out on a whole lot of things. I'll even go one step further. You can see the full card. But if I do this, you can't see the full card. Right now, you're all up here, focused on the flower. But you can't see how that flower is growing without taking a step back, right? Whatever that looks like for you in your specific energies, Aquarius, all right? Put that into your energies. Pisces, we have Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and reflect. Holy smokes. Look at the movement and the emotion and so much going on. So much. So, okay. Look, do you see like cars are just flying? It's like you're going at such a rapid speed, but really you just need to slow down. Slow down. You're overly excited. Slow down. Smell the roses. Smell the roses, Pisces. Take your time. Really reflect. Be mindful. Okay? Be mindful. Yeah. Be mindful. There could be a situation that is around you. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a family member that I feel like they're bamboozling you. With the Seven of Cups, there's good and bad things in the cups, right? But you're going too quickly to recognize the dangers of something. All right? Slow down and really dissect the situation as a whole, because you could have a pretty major misstep in whatever situation is that could well, I wouldn't say a major misstep. It's like a trip up, really. Like it's not major. It is a misstep or some sort of trip up that can cause a setback here. Just because you don't recognize the dangers, you're more focused on the illusion of something being so amazing that you completely skip over the red flags. Those cards just jumped out. Yeah. See, Emperor, Empress, Emperor. This could have something to do with a divine counterpart, right? And not all divine counterparts are right, right? Sometimes we have to learn lessons, so we go through situations where we have to go through these lessons in order to learn and grow and expand. Okay, this is a new situation. You see potential, but in the end, it's not going to grow right. It's just not. I mean, and look at the reflection. You have to reflect. Okay, you have to reflect. It doesn't feel like it's going to be the right thing. It does have potential. For some of you, it will go right as long as you go slow. Don't speed up. Don't go too fast. Going too fast can really could really block the joys that is within the situation. Take your time. Whatever this looks like for you, take your time. If you want this to be a success, you have to take your time, but really sift through it. Make sure you're not looking through rose-colored glasses and seeing the reality and all the red flags of the situation. All right, put that into your energies, into your situation, however that fits for you. All right, good golly. All right, Aries, what do we have for you? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Coins in reverse, and forgive. Aries, I like the fact that you are becoming more stable, or you are increasing your finances, or you're growing something after you were left out in the cold, or after you were without for so long. Did a card just flip? I don't even know. No, it did not. Okay. It feels like you want to. This is, to me, I'm just picking up ego. It feels like you want to, like, show it to those who left you without and go, aha, I told you I could do it, or whatever that looks like, whether it's, you know, friends, family, an ex, whatever this looks like. Leave ego out of this. Leave ego out of this. I mean, don't think that it's not okay to feel this way. It's absolutely normal to feel this way. But don't belittle yourself by having ego just show off, okay? I'm not saying be confident, but there's a difference between confidence and cocky, all right? The World, yeah. Don't be overly confident, because things can flip at any point. I'm not saying that they will. I'm just saying that sometimes when you put ego in the way, things can change and shift gears on you, okay? And then it just feels like you're going to have muck on your face. And that is absolutely not what you want. Did you see that card just fly out? If you want to remain strong, right, and you want this to keep moving forward strong and confident, Do what's right. Do what's right. You know what's right. Leave ego out of it so that you can keep moving forward. Okay? Leave ego out of it. Ego has no place here. Ego is good to have confidence. But when you exert that ego, then it becomes cockiness, and that's not good. All right, Aries, Taurus. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Coins, imagine. Taurus. I already just changed your sign up to Taurus instead of Taurus. Unless your name is Taurus, then hello, Taurus. It feels like you have been keeping to yourself for a while. Where you've been retreating for a little bit, collecting your energies, your resources, your ideas, whatever this is, possibly deciding, all right, where do I want to go moving forward? Like, where do I want to head in this season of my life? Where do I want to move forward? It feels like you are in deep thought. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Wow. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. You want to obtain a dream. Whatever that dream looks like for you. Everybody has different dreams. So whatever that dream looks like for you, you're wanting to see how this plays out, how you're able to connect the dream into a reality and to bring it here onto earth. You know, it's funny because I was looking at the infinity sign and I was like, oh, you got to manifest. It looks like you're trying to manifest it. And here you are. You're trying to figure it out. I love it. And in sometimes in the Magician, perhaps maybe in this one, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. If it shows up, great. If not, then I'm not gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say sometimes in the Magician, there's a. I think in this particular deck there is a an infinity sign in this Magician deck. That's so funny. No, no. Nothing. No, no, no. Oh, well. Such is life. No. Oh, it's not. Just kidding. Oh, look it. Isn't that funny? How that's a feather and that's an owl. Or a falcon. Or yeah, I think that's a falcon. Wow. Go create that, my darlings. I like that. Oops. Good for you, Taurus. Gemini. King of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and Love in reverse. Gemini, what do we got? Gemini, you just may have gotten out of a relationship that was not working out so great. Maybe you thought it was the 10 of Cups, but it was not. For some of you, you just have been single for a long time and you don't know how to get back into the dating game here. And you're like, how am I going to obtain the love that I want if I don't go out? How is that going to happen? Well, speaking of Magician, you see me shuffling, right? Go create it. Go create it. Perhaps you're trying to manifest this love situation. For some of you, you did manifest. Didn't this come out in your August reading? Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, if you were in a relationship before, You're tired of you're tired of making things fit. You're tired of communicating but not being heard. And you're ready to walk away and put forth your inner, because you're an empress, male, female, I don't care what you are, it doesn't matter. You're an empress. You're a genuinely good person, and you like to see things flourish and grow, and you don't see this growing. All right, if you're trying to create a new relationship, or you've been single and you're trying to create, I feel like you need to go out there and start communicating and start putting your feelers out, because you're actually quite attractive at this time, Gemini. So get out there, man. Yeah. It's funny because while I was shuffling this, the Seven of Pentacles did show, but it was at the bottom of the deck, but I didn't pull it out, and it's showing up here. You're only going to get out what you put in, right? If you see that it's worth putting your energies in, put your energies in. If you see that it's no longer worth putting your energies in, or whatever it is that's coming your way is not worth putting your energies in, then pull back. Pull back. All right, take it how it resonates. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there is a brand new beginning. So if you were in a past relationship and it's not working out, see you later, right? Or if you're in a relationship as it is and it's not helpful to you and you're not getting the return on investment, then walk away. I mean, you don't have to do whatever it is you want. It is your life. But I mean, if you're happy, then obviously this isn't for you. Cancer. Two of Swords, Sun in reverse, wild. Cancer. What are you indecisive about? There is a duplicitous energy, whether it's in your own mind or that is around you. It's like something's hot and cold. Like one moment it's good, the other minute it's not. But even at its best, it's still not great. But I feel like you need to be vocal about what you're feeling, because I feel like you're being led on. Yeah. That card wanted to come out. This could be something that yeah, look, we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is talking about putting up some boundaries here. Putting up some boundaries. Whatever this is, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. You know, it's just like, I keep doing it and keep doing it, but I'm not getting the return on investment that I'm putting in. Again, even at its best, it's just okay. And is that the kind of standards you want to set for yourself? Well, if it is, then good for you. You're fine. But it doesn't feel like it. I feel like you want more. I feel like whatever this is not giving you enough commitment, if it's a person or a job, or it's not giving you the security that you need. And I feel like you need to switch things up. But before you switch things up, you need to be vocal about how you feel and then set some serious boundaries here. Right? Burdens can come to an end. Either you're going to collect on your harvest, or it's going to be the end of this and then starting a brand new cycle. But remember, I was talking about putting up some strong boundaries. The Emperor put up some very strong boundaries. Know exactly what it is you want. Go steadily towards it. All right. And again, one way or the other, you are either going to collect on your harvest, or you're going to walk away and say, you know what, I'm done putting forth all of this extra energy. I'm just going to collect what I put in and then move on, and I'm going to start something new, whatever that looks like for you. All right, Cancer. All right, my darlings, that is what I have for you for August 1st. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, bye.